A regular customer at a Chicago bakery discovered that the owner who had served him for years was his biological mother. God reveals His goodness in our lives in the most unexpected ways. Sometimes it's an answer to a prayer we've been waiting for, and other times it's a blessing we never even thought to ask for. As Romans chapter 8 verse 28 reminds us, God works all things together for good for those who love Him. For years, Vamar Hunter had been a regular customer of Give Me Some Sugar Bakery in South Shore, Chicago. He loved the food and enjoyed chatting with the owner, Lenore Lindsay. But what they didn't know was that God had already connected them with a special bond. Hunter had a difficult childhood and always felt like an outsider in his home. He didn't know he was adopted until he was 35 years old. In March 2022, while watching television, a show prompted him to search for his birth mother. With help from a genealogist, Gabriela Vargas, he began his search through DNA testing. Vargas traced his family tree to Lindsay, who was recovering from breast cancer surgery at the time. She contacted Lindsay to let her know that her son was looking for her. When Lindsay called Hunter, she had no idea that her son was actually one of her regular customers. Hunter was equally surprised when he saw the bakery's number on his phone. When they realized who they were to each other, they both screamed with joy. Lindsay had given birth to Hunter in 1974 when she was 17. She never saw his face because she knew it would be too difficult to let him go. Over the years, she moved forward with life, later having a daughter, Rachel. When Hunter and Lindsay met, their connection was instant. Hunter began calling her mother right away. He accompanied her to chemotherapy appointments and spent more time at the bakery. When Lindsay later suffered a stroke, Hunter left his 18-year career in logistics to run the bakery full-time while his mother recovered. The family circle grew larger. Hunter met his sister Rachel and other relatives, while Lindsay became a grandmother to Hunter's 4 children. When Hunter walked into Give Me Some Sugar Bakery years ago, he didn't know he was walking into a divine appointment. Their story encourages us to stay hopeful and trust that God is working in our lives even when we can't see it. He can turn any circumstances into miracles and heal hearts that have waited for decades.